with my favorites video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with yet another video, and this is going to be my favorites video. I apologize, I didn't post the video for March. What happened actually is a very funny story. I have made the video, I went to edit the video, and I realized there's like a 20 centimeter lint from my chin all the way down to here, hanging all the time while I was talking. Something hanging now? No, look like. Anyway, so there was a thing hanging off my chin, and I said I just cannot post this video. It was just too funny, so I didn't post it. So now I'm back, and I'm gonna do a combined video. So it's gonna be my March-April favorites video. And another thing that I'm thinking for the future, I might be doing seasonal videos, because I just, prepared this for you today, and I'm looking at some of the things, and actually some of them, most of the things you already saw. So they don't change that much, guys, so I don't want to show you over and over the same things. But anyway, so I'm thinking maybe to do, next one like a summer favorites. I don't know, I have to think about that. But anyway, let's go without further ado. And I'll start off with cosmetics. Skincare, I am still using the same old trusty solution. So the Kiehl's face wash and the Kiehl's cream. This is, for somebody who has an oily skin like me. I actually have a combination, I think I mentioned that to you guys, of dry skin here and very oily skin here. And this is the second Kiehl solution that I've been using. And this one is the best one for me. I have yet to come across a better solution than this. Do give it a try, guys. It's not super expensive. I think the cream is 36 euros and the wash is around 20 or 15, so it's not a big investment, and I guarantee you're gonna feel the difference. You're gonna see that it is a very good option to utilize for yourself. So definitely recommend it still. The Kiehl's face solution. Another thing which I added to this is this aftershave gel. It is called, I think, Close Shave Squadron Post Shave Repair Gel, and I show it here for you guys to see it. What this does is, after you take a shave, you usually put a cologne on or something like that. I have a sensitive skin, so if you have sensitive skin like me and you cannot put something with alcohol on, or any abrasive cologne for that matter, this is a really nice solution. Price is in the back, so I'm gonna show you that. It's 25 euros. And I shave actually maybe once per week. That's just I like to have like what you see now, like a 3-day beard. I don't like to be closely shaven. But anyway, this is a really nice solution, and definitely leaves your skin revitalized, fresh, kind of breathing. I really recommend this piece. So Close Shaver Squadron from Kiehl's for your aftershave solution. Next, we're gonna talk about two perfumes, two fragrances that I've been using a lot in the last 2 months. One of them is a new addition to my collection. I have recently posted a fragrance collection update, and this one was not featured in that video, but I think I quickly revealed it in one of the other videos I did, and it is from the house of Montale, and it's called Intense Pepper. So how does this smell? Like with many Montales, there is a profound oud note, and there is nothing different here. There is an oud note in this. And if you're not a fan of oud, this might not be something for you. It's not so strong as on something like dark oud from House of Montale, or even I would say red oud or something like that, which is a rose-driven oud fragrance. But it's quite there. What it is nice in this one is that the top notes are made of black pepper, red pepper, therefore the name Intense Pepper for this particular fragrance, and also lemon. So it's kind of it opens kind of a spicy fresh. Let me just put it here quickly to remind me. Yeah, so the opening is super fresh and spicy. There is absolutely no oud, and it's so funny when you smell the bottle. it smells, you know, you just smell almost oud out of it. But you know, when you smell it here now, it's like you know, a very fresh lemony scent with pepper. And then there are other notes in there like sandalwood, that's on the dry down more, and vetiver, and I think there's some musk in there, and maybe some other notes. But anyway, for me it's a very interesting fragrance. One thing that people have noticed on this, and I can smell that because, you know, I was reading the reviews, there is a bit of a vibe of like a cleaner, or, you know, like a cleaning solution, like for washing dishes in there. And yeah, I get that there is a bit of that like detergent vibe in this, but you know, it's not so pronounced. You know, and it's there for like maybe 15 minutes, and then it kind of walks away slowly, and you get that, you know, woody base, musky base of this fragrance. But nevertheless, all through the journey of this fragrance, what I want to say, what is really nice about it is that it does remain, you know, this piece of freshness and this piece of you know, spiciness remains through the life of this fragrance. Yes, of course, it turns more into woody fragrance, but at the end of the day, you know, this freshness is still gonna remain with you for a longer time. I highly recommend this scent. It is a bold, daring scent for sure. It's not for everybody, so do try before you buy. But other than that, if you're gonna like that, you're really gonna like that. Let me tell you that way, and you're gonna wear it. And I wore this one once since I got it. Yeah, I really love this scent. So from the house of Montale, this is called Intense Pepper. My second fragrance that I've been using a lot now in April is one from the house of Bond number 9, and this is called Wall Street. So this is one of these fragrances which is quite safe. You know, one of the fragrances that's not gonna offend anybody. But there is a note in there that a lot of people don't like and they have a problem with, and that is cucumber. So on the top of this fragrance, you're gonna get seaweed, you're gonna get lemon, and you're gonna get cucumber. And you know, lemon, people don't have a problem with that. Seaweed, okay, but cucumber, you know, and it's definitely there. You can smell it off the top. And you know, I've sprayed this a couple of times around the office to some of the people who try it out, and they really like it, but some of them just cannot get over the cucumber note in this. And for that matter, they don't like it. One thing is true though, that this note persists with the fragrance maybe for the first 15 to 30 minutes, but after that it goes away, and what you're left with is, you know, orange, lavender, musk, vetiver, or some of the notes in this fragrance. There is some leather supposedly in this fragrance. Not that I don't get leather in this, even not on the dry down. Amber is in this fragrance. It's a very nice fragrance. This one, I think it was made by David Appel, and it's been on the market for quite some time, but definitely a very nice fragrance from Bond number 9. This is Wall Street. That kind of finishes off my cosmetics cream kind of favorites of this month. And then I'm gonna go in something more in, you know, not your everyday, or people, these are not mentioning this. One of the favorites that I had in the last 2 months, or one of the guilty pleasures I had in the last 2 months, was I started playing again my PS4. So I didn't want to unplug it, you know, and bring it here. But yeah, this is the PS4 controller. I bought this one separately, so you get one with, you know, the black one with the device. At least mine came with one black. So I bought another blue one for that, you know, late night fights with somebody. But anyway, I've really been enjoying it lately, and there are 2 reasons for that, and that's what I want to say. One of them is I subscribed myself to Netflix because it became available here like 2 months ago. Content is still, you know, not on par with something which is available on Netflix in UK or in US, and of course it does vary per, you know, depending which country you are. So in my country where I am at the moment, you know, the content is quite limited, and you know, it is what it is, but it's getting better, you know, every week. So that's one of the things why I have kind of revived my PS4, because it was standing there not being used, and now I kind of, you know, like I watch something on Netflix, and then, you know, I play some games and stuff like that. But I've been using it quite a lot, funny enough, and I went to a little, you know, I had a couple of days off, and I went to my parents' place, and in the evening I was playing it a lot and so on. So if you have a PS4 and if you like the PS4, let me know what games you play, you know, give me some tips and tricks on what games I should check out. At the moment I am playing one of the oldest one, I think, Advanced Warfare. And some of the, you know, I played one of these Rain Man games and so on. So I have a couple of them, but let me know if you have any PS4 games that you recommend, because I'm back in the PS4 sphere. So my PS4, so the tech stuff out of the way. Next I'm gonna tell you and I'm gonna show you, I mean, a pair of sunglasses, and I've been, you know, I did a really long extensive video on all of my sunglasses. If you know me or if you know my channel, you know I love sunglasses a lot. What I have been wearing extensively for the months of March and April were my Persol 649 sunglasses, and I have two pairs of this. This is the black model, which you saw on that video, and I have one which is tortoise shell. These are great sunglasses with a lot of details. As I said, I have a detailed review on these ones. Let me put them on so you guys see how they look on me. There we go. They're absolutely beautiful, these sunglasses. They're really made, quality made sunglasses, and I highly recommend them if you are looking for a pair which is very versatile and you can wear, you know, pretty much on everything, casual, but also kind of more dressed up attire. This go perfect with everything. So my Persol 649s. And next I'm gonna show you a pair of shoes, and this is a funny story with these shoes. You know, I have these shoes for a really long time, and they're actually they're not shoes, they're like more like sneakers. They are sneakers, but they are, you know, built like a tank. They're almost like, you know, they're almost like shoes. Yeah, and what I'm talking about is this pair, which has now been discontinued. I got this in the Porsche Design outlet, and they're from Porsche Design, and this is called the S1, I believe. So this is even before Porsche Design kind of signed up with Adidas to make the shoes. And when I was at the store picking these ones up, you see they are made in Italy, says Porsche Design here. If it's gonna focus, please focus. Is it focusing? I don't know. Oh, there we go. All right, doesn't want to focus, I'm sorry guys, but believe me, it says Porsche Design, made in Italy. So they are, you know, kind of suede material here, then they have a piece of leather here, then they are shiny leather on the top here, and they have a really nice bottom, kind of mimics the car tire. Little Porsche Design logo on the bottle. They are built like tank. So the downside, the only downside I have, you know, is like, guys, I was in between the number. These are like huge. You know, usually I'm a 45 European to 46 depending on the company, but I actually took these ones in 44 because when I was in the store and, you know, kind of probably my leg was not swollen, I felt that 44 will be okay. But when I got them home and I walked a bit around here at home with them, I realized that I should have went for a higher number. So the best fit for me would be 44 and a half in these ones, but they didn't have that, so I picked them up in 45. So they are a tad too big for me. I do use the inserts, you know, to kind of make them smaller because I like wearing them a lot. And I've been posting some pictures on Instagram wearing them. A lot of people like this shoe, and you know, there's a very good reason why. They're really, really good made. I think the retail on this when they were out was around 400. But you know, when I picked them up in the outlet, they came out, I think, to like 160, something like that, euros. And they're just beautiful shoe. I think they're on par quality wise with everything you can, you know, think of when it comes to you know, shoes. Leather tongue with a nice Porsche Design engraving in it. They're really, really nicely made, and I wore them a lot now because I had to make them justice, you know, because they're really, really nice. And you know, I have only gotten praise from people that saw them, and they are comfortable to wear. I said the only downside for them is maybe the size for me is not absolutely optimal. They are a bit big, but I kind of fixed that with the inserts. And the other downside kind of is they are very heavy. That is true, they are heavy because they're made like a tank, so the heaviness comes with that. But you know, it is what it is. Two more things or three more things is, one is this, you know, jacket which I showed you before from Burberry Brit. You know, I'm not gonna lie, but since I got this jacket, I've been pretty much wearing it all the time to work. It's such a nice, versatile, you know, quilted jacket. You know, I showed it more in depth in my other video, so you know, you can check that out. It has really nice leather details, Has some jersey here on the top, around your neck. It has a zipper, you know, kind of closing, plus, you know, the buttons, 2 pockets on the side, 2 pockets on the chest. Inside is in this Burberry lining with the traditional color. It's just, I just love this jacket. I wore it, you know, more than anything else in my collection for the last 2 months, but I will stop wearing it now because it is becoming too warm for this jacket, so I'll, you know, switch into something else. But I just wanted to show you this one. And the last will be the bag and the SLGs. So the bag that I've been wearing recently a lot and using a lot is my Louis Vuitton Michael backpack. And the reason for that is 2 things. One of it is the practicality of this backpack, or any backpack for that matter, when you are commuting by a bike. So I've been commuting by a bike pretty much in April, quite a lot. In March not so much, but in April more. So I have a Vespa 300, which you guys probably know. I actually did a little vlog with my Vespa, so you can check that out on my channel. And you know, when you're riding a bike or a bicycle for that matter, or a scooter or whatever it is, you know, it's nice to have a backpack because your hands are free, you can store more things in it. Plus, if you have extra storage, like I have a little, you know, kind of pack in the back of my scooter, I can use that for something else. Like, you know, you can drop by the grocery store, buy something, put it in there, and still have that storage available without putting the bag in. If I would be using a traditional bag and not the backpack, I would need to obviously put the bag into that. But now, because I was using the backpack, I could put the backpack on my back and, you know, use my storage for other things. Because of course, obviously, when you go from work, you stop at a grocery store, you go something and you need, because you don't have a car, you need some storage. And that's why the backpack was, you know, in use. But honestly saying, you know, there were days when there was colder or it was raining or something like that, and I just didn't swap out to my porta documents or to my one of my totes. I just kept using this one because, again, you know, I just found it to be very, very practical. I said the only thing is, you know, you need to take it off your back when you want to take something out. That's the downside for me on any backpack for that matter. But other than that, this, you know, was pretty much the bag of choice for the last 2 months, and it will continue to be so together with my Balmain backpack in the months to come, because of the extensive use of my Vespa as a commuting tool. Last thing, I'm just gonna show you quickly the SLGs that I've been using. They're all here. I prepared them for you guys to see. They're pretty much, you saw all of them, but I just want to go quickly with you through them. One is my 6 key in damier graphite. The next thing is my Kiehl in damier graphite also. And there we go, didn't want to zoom in. And then is my other clay in monogram, which, you know, I use usually when I go for lunch. I just put some change in there, some money. My trusty, and this one probably is my signature piece by now, my Prada card holder in camouflage, which all of you guys know so well. My old, I would say now kind of vintage Chanel card holder in lamp. This is the smaller one, the older one, which I absolutely love. I'm not so a fan of the newest one, the biggest ones. And that's it. I don't have nothing more. So these are my SLGs that I've been using in the last 2 months. Mostly, I've been switching out from time to time to something else. But pretty much these are the ones that were in rotation more or less. And you could see that on my Instagram also. And there we go. So these are my March and April favorites. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I apologize that, you know, I had to put them all together in one video, the 2 months, but it is what it is. I thank you again for watching my videos and being subscribed to my channel. If you want to see more, subscribe, stay around, comment down in the box, because I'm interested about what you have to say, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks again, and bye for now.